We are the elephants, and this is my elephant family. I'm just a little baby elephant. We live in Africa. Mummy said we also have relatives which live in a far-off place called India. But this is Africa. We have many friends that live here with us. See? Gazelles, antelope, wildebeest, all of them only eat what grows out of the ground. Just as we do. We are herbivores. We only eat plants. We all enjoy a wonderful life, grazing together. Even though we graze together, everyone likes to keep to their own herd. I don't really play with the other babies. All animal babies stay with their parents or brothers and sisters. That's what I do. To be honest, I don't think I'd even be able to play with some of them. Look at what a long neck the giraffe has. My neck is short, but I have a long trunk for a nose. Other animals keep a distance from us. That's because we are the biggest mammals that walk on land. Here I am grazing with my daddy. It's yummy grass here. Our dads don't usually live close to us, but they're around. In our herd, my mummy and her sisters take care of everything. Over there, under the tree, what is that? It's a lioness. Lions are dangerous. They don't eat plants at all. They hunt, attack, and eat other animals. What if they want to eat me? Oh my! I must hide somewhere. Daddy is laughing at me. He says I'm a chicken. He says they won't hurt me because the lioness is only concerned with feeding her cubs at the moment. Okay, I won't be afraid. For now. Anyway, I'd prefer to do some more grazing and snuggling with my daddy. Daddy, you are so big. I get very excited when I think that one day I'll be as big as you. Why are those lions staring at us? Mummy is calling me. Hurry, let's get away from the lions. Elephants love to play in water and mud. We throw the mud around and spray the water all over our bodies. Over there are baboons. All they ever seem to do is brawl and scream. We love the mud because it protects us against the hot sun. Mud on our skin also helps keep away annoying flies and mosquitoes. I love to wallow in the mud. When I put mud on me, it gives me a cooling sensation. The band of baboons is not happy to see us here. They are so touchy. They scream at us all the time, even when no one is bothering them. My mummy and auntie say we should ignore them. They call the baboons hysterical. By any chance, do you know what that means? Is that a kind of overreaction? Auntie said hysterical is frantic worrying without any good reason. It's like when I was afraid of the lioness and her baby cubs. But I don't think that's the same as the baboons. My worry was completely different. The lions have huge fangs and could eat me, but we mean no harm to the baboons. We certainly don't try to eat them or their babies. The main thing we want to do is wallow in the mud, and the mud belongs to everyone in Africa, not just the baboons. But Auntie, I'm right. I just want it to be fair for everyone. Auntie said that the baboons will have to find a new spot if they don't stop scolding us. Mummy got angry. She decided to scare them off. But in the end, we decided to leave. We'd rather leave than brawl with silly baboons. We've had enough mud for now, so let's go somewhere else. Somewhere where no one will bother us. My sister doesn't want to leave, but in her heart, she knows she must. We never stay alone. We always stay in the herd. Baboons call their herd a band. And like us, they always stay together. My mum is the boss of our herd. Daddies and uncles have their own herd. I think I said something like that before, but don't tell them you heard that from me. Actually, they don't care too much for me, or any of the other babies. Each herd is led by the strongest mum, and in our case, that means my mummy. She is really big and strong. No one ever argues with her. She always knows exactly where we should go. She knows where to find the most food and water. And where there's water, there's mud. See how she eats by using her trunk. What? What, you say? That the trunk is not to be used for eating? Oh well, it's just an expression. I know very well that we don't use the trunk for eating. We're using it to reach the food. You will be amazed to learn what cool stuff we can do with our trunk. I think that staying with Mum is the best idea I could have. She always knows where to find the best grass. Our big bodies demand that we have a lot of food all day. Oddly though, we don't digest most of the food we eat. Mummy said that's because we don't have many teeth and can't thoroughly chew everything we put in our mouth. That's why we digest so little. Do you have any idea why we don't have many teeth? Maybe it's because we just eat grass, which doesn't really have to be chewed so much. We must drink over 22 gallons of water every day. In the heat we endure every day, the water is very important. A couple of times a day, you will see my mummy give a command to all baby elephants and our aunties to go to the watering hole for a good drink. I love to swim in it and I love to drink it. You could say I like water a lot. There are always many other animals by the watering hole. Like the hippos there. They are almost as big as we are. They're always watching us, but they don't really want to be friends with us. See, the baby hippos keep very close to their mummies. It's because someone dangerous can ambush them. And here he is, Mr. Crocodile. There are many more of them in the water. They may look like they're just sleeping, but they're always thinking about how to get some prey. Happily, the adult hippos and elephants don't have to worry. They're way too big for a croc to even think about biting. Anyway, my mummy and aunties could just crush them with their big feet. After we've had a full drink, Mummy will lead us to go and find some yummy grass. Say, here is Mr. Cheetah. He appears to be looking for some lunch. And look, here is the giraffe family. Hello, giraffes. Over here in our main event, we have some of my uncles having a Who's Best competition. Mummy, I'm so happy to be an elephant. Being an elephant is the greatest thing in the whole world. Mummy said to make sure I say goodbye to you. So bye-bye for now. And don't forget your friends, the elephants. So long.